What up, guys? It's Nate coming at you with a late night update in an undisclosed but extremely recognizable location. I just thought I'd bang this one out because it's been bugging me. Kind of wanted to do an update on the meet and all that jazz and what's going on with me, but I've been kind of busy, so I thought now is the time to get this done. So, YouTube channel. I got that fired up. I've always had a YouTube channel and I've got a bunch of jazz on there. I've cleaned up some of it and just deleted like the really random dumb shit. There's like 70 videos on there, but it's like, you know, attempts from powerlifting meets and like me burning things and blowing shit up with a gun and whatever. So if you guys want to check that out, it's official Nathaniel James is my username on YouTube. There isn't an official, like, you know, youtube.com/whatever yet. It's like a big jumble of numbers, so I can't even give you an official address. But I will link it to this video. I'll be uploading shit on that channel and on Facebook, and then I'll kind of decide which one I want to upload stuff like on a per video basis. I'll kind of just figure it out as I go, because I don't like bombarding Facebook with too much stuff. I think all you guys post way too much on Facebook. You want to post every whimsical little thing that comes into your brain, all your feels. Get a Snapchat and do it there. Nobody gives a fuck. Just saying. So, update with the powerlifting meet. That was rad. That was one of the coolest things I've ever done. Just announcing over the weekend. You know, it was probably 16 hours total of me just talking into a microphone, which I'm extremely uncomfortable with, by the way. Public speaking is like one of my greatest fears. I'd rather do buck naked push-ups in the middle of a highway. But, you know, that was actually a lot of fun. It was, obviously I'd like to compete in the meet, but I would say that was, like, cooler. We had a lot of world records happen that day. There's even battles for world records going on. Like, a couple of my friends were going after, like, the bench press world record and shit. We had a guy squat over a grand. Like, there was a lot of really, really cool shit, and it's like a massive honor to be able to tell someone and announce to everybody in the room that the judges determined that the lift was good. That's amazing. Like, that's just, and I got to do that like probably a dozen times. There's a lot of like a ton of national records, like really, really awesome lifting. And even like a good handful of world records. So that was pretty rad. I'd love to do that again. So yeah, on the whole, the meet just went rad. X Conditioning did a great job. Active Body was there. Their prize packs are fucking rad. I won. They decided to give me a prize for best beard, and like, man, there's a lot of wicked stuff in there, man. Like, Active Body did an awesome job putting together these prize packs. So, you know, that was pretty cool too, scoring one of those. And then update with me personally. What's going on with me and my health lately? I don't know if you can see this, but I got like a baby's hand. I'm like, it's all swole up. It looks like I got stung by a bee. If you've been watching my Snapchat and shit like that, my ankle's all fucked up and swole too. This whole thing started with my hip. It's been in my back, my knee, my neck, my jaw, which today, right now, I can't actually bite my molars on this side together, so I've got a little bit of an ability to chew, but that's pretty much been off and on for a month. Like, I don't get to eat hard food, and I can't open my jaw usually enough to actually fit a forkful of anything in there, so I've made big dietary changes. I'm fasting until about 5 p.m. usually, and my diet when I am eating is a ketogenic diet. I'm eating no carbs, and I know that kind of seems like a fad these days, or a fad that should have died, or is finally dying down, or whatever. But the hard science does show that that's actually both fasting and being in a ketogenic state are both anti-inflammatory. So I'm going to try doing that. I was supplementing with branched chain amino acids during the day to try to prevent some muscle tissue breakdown, just for the simple fact that I actually haven't been training at all for almost a month now. I was thinking branched chains would help, and I was supplementing with arginine, citrulline, and creatine, obviously, and a few other amino acids. But it turns out that a lot of those things actually upregulate your immune system as well, which for the general populace is a great thing. For someone like me who's got an autoimmune disorder, that's actually a bad idea. And it just seems like the arthritis is blowing up. So I'm gonna drop all that shit. This hand's just fat and flared right up today, so and it wasn't this bad yesterday, so we'll see. I gotta kind of give myself every advantage I can, because right now the only thing that's making this manageable is indomethacin, and the amount of indomethacin that I'm taking is way above what's recommended. So I'm really risking burning out my kidneys and my gastrointestinal tract by doing that sort of shit. So the sooner I can bring that dosage down to something reasonable, the better. But right now I'm just trying to survive the acute phase of this attack. If you guys have any advice or things to try, don't be a fucking hippie. I don't want to hear rub some coconut oil on it or some dumb shit like that. But if you got some actual legitimate verifiable experience with this shit, give me a shout and let me know. I'm talking to my friends with PhDs and shit. If you guys actually have something helpful, let me know. Or if you've actually dealt with this shit yourself for your HLA-B27 positive, I would like to hear your experiences. That'll be a wrap for this one. Have a great week. Have a great weekend. Love you guys.